The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The Carson-Newman baseball position previews begin with a look at the outfield with preseason first-team all-conference pick Jordan Griffin. I'm Michael Watching for the Eagles Sports Network. And Jordan, you are a preseason first-team all-conference pick. Some of that does have to do with the fact that there were some guys that graduated, but a lot of it has to do with what you were able to produce last season. Now that there is a little bit of expectation on your shoulders, how do you want to grow from your first two seasons getting ready for your junior year?
Just having all the experience of just coming in as a freshman and being able to play, that just gives me a lot of confidence that other people see the ability that I can do. And it's not just me. The team behind me allows me to just come through whenever it's needed.
You had played football your first couple years, and you kind of split time between the two. This is the first season where you're fully focused on baseball. How has that had an impact on your preparation?
Oh, it's been a tremendous impact. Just being able to be down here 24/7. Anytime that I needed to work with Griff, I can just be down here, whereas football kind of took a little time away, but just glad to be down here full time.
When you look at the outfield, obviously there's you, but there's the league's reigning batting champion and Tyler Thompson. What's it mean for this team to have a guy of his caliber and somebody that you've played next to for your first 2 years?
It's just been amazing just being here with him, being able to see him grow from his freshman year all the way to now. It just gives everyone a lot of just confidence knowing that having him in the lineup, it just gives us way more ability to be able to produce runs and win games.
When you look at the rest of the group, obviously every year in the outfield there's a variety of guys that play, and you bring in some newcomers, Gunnar Ricketts, Eric Rigsby, who was on the team last year, didn't really get a chance to play, Dennis Matias, Carson Kemp and company. What do those guys bring to the table?
They bring a lot of energy. They make you work for the position. There's no position set in stone, so just being able to have guys who just coming in, just fitting in real well and playing fast and just wanting to come compete every day, it just means a lot.
When you look at your first 2 years here, you had very experienced players ahead of you in the lineup, a John Sharp, an Ethan Goforth, guys like that. Well, now you're one of the upperclassmen in this lineup. How have you tried to take on more of a leadership role, and what did you learn from those guys?
Just being here throughout all the big-name players like Brett, Will, and Goff, just being able to see how they are great leaders, very vocal leaders, and how they lead by example, and just being able to just follow in their footsteps.
Obviously, this lineup has some expectations because it feels like there's a lot of depth and there feels like there's a lot of guys that can play out there. What do you want to see this lineup accomplish this year?
One big thing that we've been working on is just cutting down on strikeouts and just competing with 2 strikes, and so far we've been doing really well with that. Every time we get in the box, we want to do damage, and we've just been showcasing on the field, so I'm really proud of that.
Jordan, appreciate the time. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
He's Jordan Griffin. I'm Michael Watching, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.